Hello everybody and welcome back to Shroom Island Reset with me, the Great Gamer. And if you didn't watch episode day 21, then this one won't make any sense. But basically I got hacked and we're starting over and we're doing different. So in the other one we did a 4-chunk challenge. That's what the blue is down there. And then because I am not happy with being hacked, I went ahead and added all the other chunks around. So now it's a 16 chunk challenge. And I am in creative mode right now because I wanted to give you this view. But you notice what I got going on down here? I got some cows over here. I got some sheep up here. The sheep are on a higher level than the cows. The cows, I let the wool, I went down 2 layers is what I'm trying to say. And on the sheep I only went down 1, so I went ahead and added the fence around with the carpets. Then we got we got 6 cows, 4 sheep, 3 pigs, 12 chickens. The chickens are in a smaller section, 1/4 of the chunk, because I'm going to put my wheat, carrots, and potatoes in that rest of that chunk down there, if that makes any sense. And then what I did, I'm giving you guys the tour, if you will. But if you notice over here in the, good thing I didn't land on anybody, I made this too high thing of wood here because I wanted to dig down to the levels, iron and diamond. And this one's not the one with the stairs, but I'm going to go down there anyway. Okay. I need to go back up. Hold on a minute. I'm lost. Hold on, let me get my F1 back here. Okay, we want to go down to Y level 16. Maybe that was it down there. Oh, not yet. Okay. Okay, here we are. I don't know how that happened, but here we are at level 16, iron level, and I dug some out on each corner. I'll show you on the map. Underground. And as you can see here, I dug out a little bit on each corner. And on one of these corners, and I don't know which one, let's go for a run. I left everything open the way it is because I figure I'm going to be digging it out anyway. Okay, down here is where I made my ladder. And again, I did the situation where I put a ladder down to level 16 for iron, and then we go down from here to diamond, but I only did this corner. But I did all 4 corners up here because clearly iron is going to be our first priority. And as you can see, I made this 3 tall around here. So what I need to do is start off here by getting back into regular, get regular game mode here, and game mode survival. There we go. Now I want to point out that I got the weapons or tools and stuff from the starter chest that I gave myself. I got the shield and the boots, and I got these from the starter chest. Then the sword I got from what's called a starter mod. So the starter mod starts you off with the sword, the boots, the shield, and some bread. And I got my bread up at the base. So this is what we're going to use. I'm going to go back to that corner where we already know there's iron, and I'm going to mine out some stone. We need some of this. I don't have any kind of vein miner right now. Is it me, or am I like right on top of the blocks? My POV. We'll just go with this for now. If it's a bother, we'll change it later. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some coal so we can smelt up the iron that we're gonna get. And I just thought of something. We do not have any wood on me. So probably the first thing I need to be doing is setting up my farms and planting my trees. All right, let's dig out some. I mean, I've got furnaces up there, but I need for tools, I need cobble. We have to come back for this. I want about 16. Probably don't need 16, but that's how many I want. That's more than enough right there. Okay, so now now we got to go back to the ladder because I'm not in create mode anymore. I got to remember to block those holes up there too. All right, I'll meet you guys up top. What I'm going to do is the farms that I just showed you, the bird's eye view of, are going to be you're going to end up having to do it anyway, Gray. Going along right here. I should have used the teleport is what I'm saying. But I got the chickens down here, and as you can see, they're laying eggs. And then I've got a little bit of a ladder over here to get me up here. And then I got infinite water source, and I got a line of down there. It's not, doesn't divide exactly right, but that's okay. We're sticking with the chunk challenge. And then over here, I do have a crafting table and 2 furnaces. And this is all the tree types. And remember, I got a data pack in that changes cherry wood into shakura. So I got those. I got 4 of each of the saplings, and then I got 8 of the dark oak. And then on the seeds, I got 4 of everything except for the wheat. And I guess I ended up with an extra potato somehow. Because I guess I did 5 carrot and 5 potato. And then 4 seeds for melon and for pumpkin. All right, let's get going. First things first, I need to put make the tools. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I mean, I know what I'm planning on doing. Getting a pick and a shovel. And then we need a pickaxe, or that we already got the pickaxe. We need a regular axe. And then we need a hoe. We definitely need a hoe. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and split this up in the furnace. So we've got it at the ready. Whoops, not up there, Gray. There we go. Now, let's go grab our, let's cook that. Let's go grab our seeds and let's go plant at least the wheat and the potatoes, carrots. There's that bread I was talking about that came with the starter mod. And I guess that's supposed to be configurable. You can configure it to however you want. I'm lost. I need to look at my map. All right. In other words, where's my critters? Over here. And so, like I said, I dug this down and I put dirt below the wool so that we can demark it. And then I leveled it with the grass and left the podzol at the same level. And then over here, like I said, I raised the level up. This was the first level I did, basically. And because sheep are the only ones that technically need grass, I gave them all the grass. And then for the pigs, I gave them grass. They're down too, like the pigs. And then over in this corner, I'm planning on down here where it goes lower, I'm planning on getting mud and podzol and and water, and in other words, this is their mud pit area. I'm going to decorate that, and then of course the chickens are still laying eggs like crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant over here. I'm going to plant our wheat on this side, and then this is going to be our rows of carrots and potatoes for now. So let me get my stuff on my hot bar. And potatoes, carrots, and I don't mind spawning stuff in because we're resetting our world after over 2/3 of the month, and have gone by, but I'm not going to go crazy about it because we got plenty to. I mean, this will get us started and this will get us going, so I'm okay with it. I'm going to cover this over with some kind of wood, planks or something. Let's see, we'll do our carrots first. And then our potatoes. We're going to alternate our rows. Okay, so that takes care of the farm as far as the farm part goes. Now I need to go and plant some trees. I gotta also fix this wool so it's all on the same level. Because like I said, in the episode that's gonna go out first from yesterday makeup was that I started by following the contour of the land, and then later on I decided to pick this level to be our level. All right, we need to go plant, and what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to plant all the trees but I'm gonna use the 12 graphs I have to basically do the same thing we're already doing, and that is planting our trees. Everything's going to be planted. Okay, let me start over what I'm saying. Let me show you the overview. Okay, you see we have the animals over in this corner. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to build my mushroom mansion in the 4 chunk area, and then these are all going to be my tree farms over here. So how many do we have? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. We have 8 left. Do I have 8 types, or is there more than that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's only 7. Nice. Okay, then I got an idea. What I might do with the extra square, well, I have 1 extra square, is I might make that my mining entrance. If that makes any sense. Now, the question is, what do we do here? Well, I think what we're going to do initially is we're going to go ahead and clear off some of this level, some of this off. And then do we want to drop it down? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mining the entire 16 chunks underground, but I'm going to go down. There's going to be 5 layers. I'm going to save 5 layers of this. Does that make any sense? In other words, it's going to be a thin crust, if you will, on the surface. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all down to 1 level below our wool. And like I said, we're not going to take the wool out. The wool is going to stay as part of our outline. And then I might replace it later on, but for now I'm going to keep it. And right now, the significance of this is I want what do you call it? I want the dirt, because I got areas I want to fill in. So we're only going to work on 1 today, and that's going to be this one, because I'm already out of time on my episode. Okay, so see what we got going on down here. So I'm going to say this is our, so 1, let me get some dirt. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go down, like I said, we'll go down 5. I'm going to go ahead and use this pick. I'm going to plant the oaks first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to do this. It's probably not the best idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Theoretically, I should end up breaking my pick well before we make it down to level 16. I'm testing. I know. Breaking the first rule of Minecraft, don't dig straight down. And you did, because you're a dingy, but We'll see what happens. I've set the rules. Phantoms are turned off. Fire tick is turned off. Fall on your head is apparently working just fine. There's another spawner. We've already marked one spawner. So let me get down there. And then I hope I remember to go back. Okay, there's our 16. So now we are right back where we kind of started this episode. So let me get over here and pick out this iron real quick. It was on the far side down here, wasn't it? And mainly I'm just trying to get enough resources off of this. You know what I'm saying? Get that lapis right there. I will be looking for a vein miner for 120 because, man, I tell you what, it's nice. Okay, so there we go. We got some, I left this over here because look at that. There's a cave, or part of the mine shaft. So we will be going exploring. Now, this represents the corner of the chunk. So that's why that's there. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. But before I do, I'm gonna go, oh, there we go. More iron, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's use our teleporter. Beam me up, Scotty. And the only one I got turned on is the chunk. And that's because when you back up from here, it shows up. But when you move up, you don't see it. So I'm okay with that for now. I'll probably turn it off later. But for now, I'm going to leave it. All right, let's get some iron cooking. And that'll help us start to get going. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it. Throw a like on the video. Hit the bell notification so you know when I post up again tomorrow. And let me know in the comments below what you think. If you got any ideas or suggestions that you want to bring out to me or let me know about, I appreciate it. And I will see you again tomorrow. Back on schedule. Thank you and take care.